Nicky, first of all, how do you feel the team did against a tough opponent today?
I think we could do better, obviously. I think, obviously, you have to respect what a good side, obviously, Swansea are under a new manager. Obviously, I know a couple of their guys, and I know there's a new style of play there, which you could probably see today. So yeah, they passed the ball well, they moved you around, and they made it difficult for you. I think, obviously, the manager said to us that he knew it would be tough, and he set us up in a way where we'd do a lot of running and things like that, so kind of used it as to get obviously the miles in the legs and things like that, and obviously that came to fruition. We did a lot more running than what we usually would, but no, it was enjoyable enough. Obviously, it's the pre-season games now. When you get to this stage, everybody's kind of gearing up for the league campaign to start now. So we're kind of looking towards, obviously, 2 weeks' time. Macclesfield here at home is the aim for us to get all our work in before that.
Obviously, a different sort of game compared to the non-league fixtures we've had. How important do you think it is to have that different test?
Yeah, it is definitely. As you say, it's different kind of running. Obviously, ourselves against the sides that we've played, we've probably had the majority of the ball, and it's a different type of running when you've got the ball. Today spent a lot of time chasing the ball and not really having a lot of the ball ourselves. But I think the manager knew, obviously, when we had this friendly, that this was kind of going to be that type of game. But as I say, we can definitely do better, particularly more when we did win the ball back, maybe a little bit better on the ball. But as you say, it's difficult when you're out of breath chasing them, and then you do get the ball back. It can be difficult sometimes to kind of spring out and attack with any quality, but no, I would highly doubt we would face too many teams of that quality when it comes to the league football. So yeah, it was today more just it was a running exercise really, so I think the boys will be better for that, and there's no negativity. We'll move forward positively. We've got obviously 2 games this week coming up before we obviously put the big one in the league against Macclesfield.
Obviously, you managed to score the penalty. At that point, the game loses its intensity with all the changes and things like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, obviously nice to score my first goal of pre-season, whether it be a penalty or not. It's just nice to still be in that rhythm of scoring goals, if you like, carrying on from kind of where I left off at the end of last season. From February on, managed to obviously find that purple patch of scoring goals, which is nice. And yeah, it's always nice to obviously hit the back of the net. But as you say, I think we'd already made 3 subs. I think we made obviously another 7 after that, and it did lose its intensity a little, but it was good for the younger boys that came on and got minutes as well. It's a great experience for them, and that'll only help them going forward as well.
You mentioned the goals last season there, but you're keen to continue that into the new season as well?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we need to score more goals this year from all over the pitch, not just myself, but the strikers, midfield, defenders, if they can chip in as well. It's probably the point that did let us down overall in the end last season, was probably not scoring enough goals. Creating chances was never really a problem, but sticking them away obviously was, so it's something that we all as a squad collectively need to improve on, and obviously I'll be looking hopefully for similar figures to what I got last year. If I can do that, then I'm sure that'll put us in good stead moving forward in the league.
And finally, 2 more games to go in pre-season. The team feel like they're moving in the right direction?
Yeah, obviously we were unbeaten before today. We knew before the game how difficult this would be. But of course we were hopeful that we'd maybe get a result and carry on the good form that we've played so far, but it was obviously a difficult test. It wasn't to be. There's no doom or gloom. It's a much higher opposition to what we've faced so far. No disrespect to the sides that we have faced, but it was always going to be tough. But no, it was a different test, one that we'll learn from hopefully. And as I say, there's aspects out there for us to improve on, definitely, and there always is going to be at this time of year. But no, as I say, no doom and gloom, nothing but positivity. We're pleased with the pre-season so far and how we've done. And with, obviously, as I say, a lot of improvements still to be made, so it's only positive stuff now. We'll come in on Monday and we'll work hard again. We've got 2 weeks to, as I say, be ready and at our best for the first game here against Macclesfield.
Perfect, all done.
No worries, thank you.